Salute and welcome to the Stories and Cocktails podcast, where you will enjoy an entertaining short story from acclaimed humor columnist Rob Kreider. Story time is the family portion of the show. Then we move on from the stories to the cocktails. This is where the alcohol and the not safe for work portion of the show takes over, as Rob and his wife /editor /muse Sara Kreider are taking some adult beverages and provide you with a behind the scenes recap of what really inspired the original story. Put your feet up, relax, and enjoy yourself a round of stories and cocktails. Cheers.
This story is called VIP, Very Immaculately Planned Vacations by Rob Kreider. Hey, that's me. My wife likes to plan stuff. It's her hobby, her thing. It's what she does with her time. Me, I work and I work and I work some more so we can pay for the stuff my wife is currently planning. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if my bride of 10 years has already planned what we're going to do on our 25th anniversary. I can't complain too much about my wife's incessant planning because by booking things early, I'll admit she does save us money on our vacations. She saves me $100 by spending $1,000. If I was in charge of planning the vacation, I would save us $1,000 by canceling the entire event. Seinfeld reruns, Otter Pops, and microwave popcorn would be our summer vacation. It isn't that I don't want to go on vacation. Vacation is great. I love vacation. Call me Mr. Vacation. Give me a chair, a beach, a beer, and I won't complain about a thing. I mean, I might ask for a bottle opener, some shade, less wind, people around me who speak my language, and maybe some more beer. But other than that, I won't complain. Now that we've settled on the fact that I love vacation, understand this. I don't like talking about a vacation for 6 months straight before the vacation actually begins. My wife loves to talk, and she loves to plan, and she loves to talk about her plans. She can talk a vacation to death. She could talk a therapist who is getting paid to listen to her into early retirement. Allow me to let you listen to an example. She'll ask, "Honey, do you want a chicken dinner or a steak dinner?" I'll reply, "Why would I want that? It's dinner right now, and I'm currently eating a pizza." Then she informs me, "This is for the cruise. On the second day, are you going to want chicken or steak?" What cruise? The cruise in 2008. We talked about it. First of all, we never talked about it. A commercial came on, and you said you wanted to go, and that was the end of the conversation as I remember it. She told me, "It doesn't matter how you remember it. What matters is chicken or steak." How could I possibly know tonight what I'm going to feel like eating in 2008? Okay, do you want to go on a hike and see the blowhole, or do you want to go to the Merchant Square and do some shopping? They sell puka shell necklaces there. What are you talking about? When we hit land on our cruise, we can do activities. Why do we have to plan our activities right now? She explained to me, if we plan it now, we can save $3 on the admission price for the blowhole tour. This is when I pull $3 bills out of my pocket, set them on the table, and tell my wife, "Here's the $3. Right now, I just don't care." My wife and I go through 3 phases with each of our vacations: planning, partying, and then pity. The first phase, as I have previously mentioned, is the tireless discussing, questioning, and planning. Before each vacation, I eventually lose my cool and say the following statement: "I don't want to hear or discuss the vacation with you anymore. I don't want to talk about it. Just tell me the day before we're supposed to leave what I should put in a suitcase, and then I'll happily go with you. But if I have to discuss the minute details about our plane seat being 2 seats in front of the engine or near the emergency exit, I'm not going with you." We could call this phase my jerk phase. The next phase of the vacation is the honeymoon, the party, the actual vacation itself. We always have a blast, it's fun, and everything works out according to my wife's pre-planning. During the honeymoon phase, I usually say the following apology to my wife, whom I love. "Baby, this is so great. We never would have done this without you. Thank you for planning such a cool vacation. I'm sorry for being a jerk when you were setting up this trip." During that honeymoon phase, my wife and I forget that stuff actually costs money and that credit cards actually have to be repaid. We usually go nuts and shop and spend cash like it's our last day on Earth. Anything that has the letters VIP attached to it usually earns our special attention because I'm a big vacation sucker. VIP stands for Visa Card in Possession. And if I can use plastic, look out, Warren Buffett, I think you're in my seat. If I was in Colombia and there was a line of identical donkeys, but the one at the end had a VIP branded on his hiney and it cost $10 more to ride that particular donkey, I'd be on that jackass in a second. After the partying and the spending comes the final installment of our vacation trilogy, Phase 3, the financial hangover, the pity phase. Self-pity, that is. About 10 days after our vacation is over and the bills start to come in the mail, I freak out. Look how much money we spent. We are broke, and you have 2 more vacations planned for the summer. We aren't making it. I need to find another job. My wife will say, don't blame me for this. When we were in Vegas, you're the one who said, let's get the VIP limo. I tell her, you are costing us too much. I can't afford you. She tells me, you can't afford not to have me. I saved us hundreds of dollars by buying those plane tickets early. Even though I go through an ugly emotional breakdown about our finances every time our vacation is over, before I'm even done with my money tantrum, my wife is on the internet planning our next vacation. Honey, do you think we should get the spa suite or the room with 2 bathrooms? I don't want to talk about it. By the way, I'm currently doomed to endure yet another VIP vacation. I leave tomorrow.
Okay, folks, it's time to pop that top and let's get to those cocktails.
Hey, welcome to Stories and Cocktails Podcast, live on tape, drunken portion of the motherfucking show. We are here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, living our best life here, Mrs. Kreider. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing good.
Fuck yeah. You know why we're doing good?
I don't know why.
Well, I'll tell you why right now. Because I went to a bar tonight. I met 2 ladies. I brought them back to the fucking RV.
Oh, shit. It's not that kind of podcast.
No, it's that kind of party.
Not
Now, here's the thing. It might sound pretty dope. You're like, oh man, Rob, like you're fucking killing it, bro. You went to a bar. You brought 2 other ladies into the fucking RV and then your wife let you? You're like, yeah, well, guess what? It's not what you think.
It's not.
But it also is the 21st century.
Exactly. So explain to the listeners, ladies, why that's not so cool.
Mainly because we're married.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for getting to it. You're definitely fucking married, and you want nothing to do with me.
Absolutely not.
Except that I have a podcast. You're like, well, he's got podcasts and tequila. Let's get in his RV.
Exactly.
And the reason that we were so into you is because you have dogs. So I'm like, hey, listen, I don't want to be pervy, but seriously, listen, I have a special request. Can my wife pet your dog? Now, when I want
We're
to
like, yeah, they're hairy.
yeah, for sure. I'm like, when I want to pet my wife's kitty cat, that's a different thing. But when I'm petting your dogs, it's all above board. Like, it's above board. There's nothing dirty about it. It's all good. So here we are. We're at our first ever Harvest Host. This is new for us. You guys are Harvest Host veterans.
No.
You're OG Harvest Hosts.
No. Actually, this is only our second.
What?
Yeah. This is only we just
only
signed
got it
up.
in Florida.
Like
Well, you are 50% better at it than we are.
Thank you.
Okay, but also you didn't introduce them or let them introduce
Well, I
themselves.
will. Here we go. So I will introduce them. They can fill in the blank. So this is Liz and Destiny from the @Choose the Path You Take on Instagram and YouTube. These 2 badass bitches, and I'll use the word bitch fully. I'm going to do it.
I don't condone it.
I accept it.
Okay.
They're fucking driving. They're going to Baja, Mexico. They just came from Florida. We're on our way to Florida. They were just doing the van life thing. They got these 2 beautiful dogs, Coffee and Chai. Gorgeous. They let me throw their ball. They let me pet them. I was so excited. And I think the dogs like me more than you, Mrs. Kreider. And it's not a competition, but I won. I'm just saying. I'm just not saying it's not a competition. Like, it's okay. I mean, dogs love everybody. But I think Coffee and Chai loved me a little bit more than they love Mrs. Kreider.
They really liked you.
They did.
Yeah.
Thank you. They really did like me.
You guys are not like podcasters, but like you guys do, I don't know, what do we call it? Influencing or
Content creators.
Content creation, I would say.
Okay. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that.
Okay.
Tell me how to get 9,000 followers.
How do we get 9,000 followers?
It's honestly really just about community and just interacting with people that you also connect with and enjoy. A lot of our friends online are people in the nomadic community, and it doesn't matter if it's like RV, bus, van, travel on a plane. You kind of just find things that you have like in connection. And then as far as like content creation, you kind of just share like what you feel flows with you. Like some people, we share a lot of our personal actual life, and some people show like how-tos and like how to live this lifestyle. We do a mix of both, and we like to help people, showing them that like travel is attainable for everyone, and also that it's like, no offense, but like you don't have to wait till you're retired.
Oh,
You don't have to
snap.
be old as fuck like you old fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
No.
I do want to get back to that, but you guys have shots of tequila in front.
Oh, yeah,
and I
Let's
feel
do
like
it.
you've waited too long.
I
Well,
agree.
this is House the Dragon Tequila. We're gonna do a little toast to you. All right, so ladies, May our coffins be made with 100-year-old wood, and
That's
may
nice.
the trees for that wood be planted tomorrow.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Salute.
Very morbid.
Cheers.
Woo! That was
A little strong. Not terrible.
And it's not cold.
That's why I was
warm.
like, I like my tequila a little chilled,
I know.
and I clearly
That was just room temperature.
and I typically like, I love tequila, but I typically like Reposado. What is it, babe?
Reposado.
Pasado.
Is that the clear one?
Yeah. Sometimes that's how it goes on Stories and Cocktails. We're trying to make cocktails. And so I poured a shot, and the ladies, they fucking hated it. And that's okay.
It was just a little warm.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Because you go, was this tequila chilled? I'm like, it was in our fucking RV on I-10.
Hold on. That sounds real bougie. And I know. I know I live in a van, but I have a freezer and a fridge, and so do you.
But the thing was, when you said, I was like, bitch, really? You're asking me this? You live in a van too. I live in a van. We're fucking.
And I would serve you chilled tequila.
That's what she's telling you. She's saying,
and you know what my wife would do? She would put the tequila in our shaker, shake it up, and then serve shots.
oh.
Well, see, here's the thing.
I'll never serve a warm tequila shot.
We're learning from you. So, just say full disclosure.
Babe,
I fucked it.
they would never serve a warm tequila shot. You fucked it.
But your van life, you guys have gas. You got RV spots. Occasionally, you don't get to always like do the ninja RV thing, right?
Stealth.
I was like, what is that?
No.
I have no idea. Like,
No.
are you asking if we have a blender?
No, you guys, ninja blender.
Yeah.
Are we gonna make new margaritas? What are we doing here?
I don't know what ninja RV.
Well, you guys taught me stealth RVing like an hour ago.
I know they taught you stealth RV, and then an hour later, you're like, "What are you guys? You guys are a couple of ninja RVers."
I just adopt all the culture, and I'm like, it's ninja RVing. They looked at me like, no, it's not, asshole. It's stealth RVing. We drank some Oso Brewing maple donut, which was really good.
Actually, I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, you haven't tried it?
No, I
What?
haven't
You
tried it.
haven't?
Oh,
Try it
No,
on
no,
the
no.
air. It is so good.
I was trying to wait.
It's a maple donut in a fucking
Oh, I
beer.
smell the maple. Hold on.
It's so good. Oh, she's tasting like it's fucking wine.
Like it's
Mhm.
wine.
It's like a 5-star French wine.
My bad.
Yeah.
they have a whole donut series. So they have like 4 different donut beers.
What? It tastes like a glazed donut.
It's not like
Okay.
it's like it tastes like a glazed
Okay.
donut that like I'm like,
No,
did
no,
I
no.
need that donut? That's
No,
what
no,
it
no.
tastes like.
No, she's like, it tastes like I got fat and it wasn't that good.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
yeah.
Drink it and inhale.
Inhale it. Okay.
Drink and inhale because it tastes like
It has a lot of flavor to it.
It's a morning beer.
Yeah, because we drink beer in the morning. Not coffee, beer.
We do have some coffee beers. That are
We're
good.
having this beer before we go bike riding.
just almost spit that out.
So listen, you guys make that as a joke. This is our fucking life. We do drink beers for bike riding.
You know, I can't wait to be retired.
You fucking need to get retired. These poor girls, they gotta go to work tomorrow.
Okay, but that's I forgot.
Touche.
Before the shots, I was like, no, we're coming back to this. They're doing it better than us.
They fucking definitely are.
We
for
think,
sure.
Okay,
We think we're pretty awesome.
we think that we're doing it.
Turns
pretty
out
well,
we're
right?
not as
like,
awesome
guys-
as these two ladies.
We're like, oh, you know,
we're
he's
pretty
only
awesome.
50 and I'm still in my 40s and we're traveling and we're retired. And then we meet you guys.
She's like,
He's
my
50.
wife's in my 20s.
Did I say 15? He's 50. He's 50.
You said 50.
He's 50.
I was like,
I mean, my dick's still 15.
I saw it coming.
Oh, it was right at the net. I had to fucking
If
just
the
smack.
van is a rockin', don't come along.
Exactly. Full head of hair, hard as a rock. Listen,
Oh.
when you put it in the net, it's gonna be
That's
knocked
his
down.
That's his catchphrase.
Yeah,
Full head of hair, hard. as
I'm
rock.
gonna make a T-shirt.
Destiny, you just barely met him, but you saw it coming. It's
She
like-
did. She goes. He's gonna fucking say it. He's gonna fucking say it.
She's a good people reader.
This guy's definitely gonna say, my dick is still fucking 15.
And then have a laugh like 15-year-old.
Exactly.
You know,
50.
50.
here's the thing
That's
about
15 dicks.
Here's the thing about Destiny is I just met her, but she has a super awesome talent. She can look at any dog and say what its breed is.
She actually figured out what our rescue dog is. Magic.
Now I'm not saying that like parlays into just looking at you and knowing you're going to say your dick is hard. I'm not calling you a dog.
Listen,
But like if the shoe fits.
anybody from 50 yards away is like, this guy's he's gonna talk about his dick. Like within 10 seconds, his dick is gonna come up. So that's not a superpower. But she did figure out what our rescue dog is.
It's going to come up in conversation.
I mean, for sure. Because I have a very average but very hard dick.
That's a personal opinion, though. I haven't heard your wife say that
She will never speak on it.
because she might have a different opinion.
No. Her opinion is I like to just close my eyes and hope for the best.
I don't talk about it. I don't talk about sex.
She acts like it doesn't exist.
Ever.
She's like, it gave me 2 children. Let's not discuss it. All I needed was my son and my daughter, but now it's worthless to me. Why is it even in here? It's a fucking problem now. It's in the way. The hallways are narrow. Morning wood is a problem. You can't get to the bathroom. It's fucking banging you. It's asking for something.
Stop,
It's a big problem.
stop.
Ladies, you don't understand. You don't understand what she has to go through.
Stop.
Luckily.
Luckily, exactly.
Exactly.
Nobody needs that in the morning.
No.
I mean, could you imagine? Let me
Your maple beer.
Let me just paint this picture. Let me just paint this picture. Ladies, you wake up, you're in your van, you got your 2 beautiful dogs, coffee and chai. And they're just chilling, right?
Now it's like cafe.
Yeah.
And then you're going to just like,
And
Cafe
No,
chai.
you're gonna-
chai.
you're going to go fire up the espresso machine, which your guys' van is amazing.
Thank you.
And then like, but you know what? It's a
They're-
little narrow.
They're bougie over there. They got a dog
Yeah.
named Cafe.
Yeah.
They got
Cafe.
espresso. They would never serve warm tequila.
They're fucking 20 and they're already retired.
Let's pause there. I would like to clarify. I appreciate it, but I am 33 years old.
I heard 33 and 29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 29.
Well, then boom.
That
She's
is
listen.
almost out of 20.
No, here's the thing. As a married person, you're only as old as the person you're laying on
gosh.
top of.
Oh, never. I am never on
You're never on top?
I'm always on top. Are you
Well, then you're in your 20s.
I mean,
I'm in my 40s because I'm on top of her.
I'm 28.
Yeah, exactly. See? Get on board with this. I'm saying, listen, yeah, you're 33, she's 29. I'm 50, she's 47. But you and I, we're not in our 50s and 30s. We're still in our 20s and 40s
Living
because
young.
we're as old as the person we're laying on top of.
That's a good one.
Isn't that nice? It's fucking great if you're dating a younger person.
Why do you think I never get on top? I don't want to be fucking 50. Are you kidding me?
I might get on top. She's like, fuck that. You're going to age me 5 years. I'm not doing it. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
I just gave my wife more of a reason not to.
So let's get back to the narrow van. So you're in your narrow van. You got your dogs.
Okay, calm down, Mr. Slide Out. Narrow
Hey,
man.
listen, I never fucking pull out. So listen, what you guys are enjoying, besides the fact that you guys are having sex with a 20-year-old, is that the fact of the matter is, when you're walking to get to that espresso maker, which we don't have and you do, and it's dope. You have a solar-powered espresso maker, and I'm so fucking jealous. But here's the thing you don't have to worry about. As you guys are navigating that narrow space in your dope van to get to the espresso.
Oh my God, we're going back to your dick.
No. Anyone's hard dick. Morning wood.
Yeah.
It's not a problem because all you want is to get coffee. I want to drink some coffee. I want to take a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what you want to do. But if somebody is pounding at you
I knew it.
with this crazy hard dick in the morning, like, hey, and they act super excited, like, hey, look at this amazing thing that happened. Like, look at the crazy thing that I had. Like, this is the first time it's ever happened in the history of the planet. A hard dick in the morning. Like, don't you want to get, like, some of this?
No, we're done with this conversation.
And then you're like, no, I just want coffee.
I think I'm fully lost.
I just want coffee.
No, my morning looks more like my wife gets up, gets me coffee, brings it to bed.
Nice.
What is
That's what morning is without dick.
Yeah.
What is that like?
It's amazing.
She just
Oh,
makes you
man.
coffee and brings it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, now wait a minute.
Oh, man. I'm going to get divorced here. You guys, I'm going to lose her.
She drives the rig and gets you coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
He
Holy
drives the rig,
shit.
but he doesn't get me coffee.
Well, you guys have brought me to my next favorite thing because I've learned a lot from these ladies tonight. But here's the best part I've learned. So,
I segued this.
anyone rock and
He's
rolling.
going to say princess passenger.
Yes, I am.
I segued that.
I didn't know that was a
That's what I
term.
was
I didn't
doing.
know what a princess passenger was. I didn't know that it really actually completely enveloped the exact description of what my wife is.
No, because if I was a real fucking princess, you could bring me my fucking coffee.
Touche.
Right?
Well, you do bring your
I also get it made before a drive is going to be made.
wheels up at 7 a.m. Princess passenger makes a coffee at 6:45.
No,
No,
passenger
no.
person isn't making shit.
Destiny does most of the driving.
Okay.
I did some today. And then she also makes the coffee majority of the time. I do make coffee too, but it's usually not like on the Like, I just make it sometimes, but she always makes sure I has coffee because I need to have coffee.
Sure.
Or else I'm like a grumpy bitch.
Oh yeah, no,
A
me too.
grumpy bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
I mean, yeah. Or just like I have a headache, and you don't want that either because then you have to take care of me if I have a headache.
But Destiny, you're a problem solver. You say to yourself,
Oh, for sure.
my wife is going to be a grumpy bitch unless she gets coffee. I will give her coffee.
It's a preventative.
You're also really kind, though.
What I admire about that is the problem solving because my husband, he doesn't do that. He says, oh, another morning and another fucking grumpy bitch. What do you need? You need fucking coffee again this morning? Like it's every morning.
Or did you want the wood?
I got morning wood. Will that solve your headache problem or coffee problem? She's like, no, it never solved
It
that.
never
ever.
does.
I'm like, maybe tomorrow then?
Honey,
Let's go.
I need you to be more like Destiny. I need you to
No.
channel your inner.
That's why when I was in this bar and I grabbed two strange ladies and brought them my RV, I was trying to make your life better, not my own.
They're going to teach you something.
I'm learning a lot. It's got nothing to do with my morning wood.
Hashtag lifetime learner.
Lifetime.
Not old dog pervert in the
So
brewery.
on Stories and Cocktails, generally Mrs. Kreider is the bartender. But we have decided that you two ladies are going to take over the show and be the bartenders right now. So what did you make us?
So I brought over a bubbly that's strawberry, and you had Bacardi and pineapple, and we decided to mix it together.
I haven't tried it yet. Is it going to be good?
I don't know. Yeah, let's try
Here
this.
we go. No, it's zero. The bubbly 0 calorie, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's why I'm into it.
And it's water.
Let's do it. Cheers. Salud.
What I'm hoping is that I'm hoping it's so good, he just drinks it and shuts the fuck up for like 5 fucking minutes.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
No, it is fantastic.
It's really good.
There you go. Try
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm just drinking my Bud Light.
No, it tastes
Sarah
like
drink
it. No, but it has a good aroma. It's strawberry
Yeah.
forward. Strawberry
It tastes
forward.
like very summery and like very like it's tropical.
Mm.
Let's say you're
If
like,
we added some fresh fruit,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that
this
could
would
be dope.
divine.
Oh, yeah.
Like pineapple,
It's missing a
strawberry.
drop a little fresh
lime.
fruit in there, be good.
This says like
I feel like we'd put like fresh pineapple.
we
in
should
there.
all meet again in Florida. That's what this says.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I appreciate you being here tonight because I need to. You are going to be the judge during this story. So what happened is we were in Gilbert, Arizona. We had the maple donut beer, which we all enjoyed, and then we walked across the street to a place called Dierks Bentley Whiskey Row. Obviously, you look confused. You're both furrowing your eyebrows, like who in the fuck is Dierks Bentley? Now, listen. Of course, you wouldn't know. You're not a white male like me. If you were me, you're like, Dierks Bentley is the fucking man. He's a country western singer from Arizona. And he got popular in Tennessee. And then I just recently saw him at the Crash My Playa party in Mexico. It's just a party for rich white assholes. So anyways, long story short, I was all in. I'm like, I fucking love this guy. He's speaking to my soul, man. So then I go to Arizona. I'm like, oh my God, Dierks Bentley has a bar here. Let's go there. And so we walk in. I'm just like, living my best day ever. Let's get fucking drunk, man. And then there was some confusion about like, who's a waitress?
Okay, wait.
Who's a bartender?
Hold on.
And then my wife will take over here. But when she explains the story, it's your job to act as judge and jury. Am I an asshole or was I just a little bit confused?
Okay, sometimes it's valuable for other people to talk. So you really don't know who Dierks Bentley is.
No, we do not. And we also listen to country music.
So good.
And if we played a song,
Somewhere in a beach, that's the song.
We're new to country.
Okay.
In all honesty.
We're like
mean,
newer than
same.
you are.
like yeah, no, we're
Like as a lesbian couple, you guys like more country than we do.
we just were in Nashville like January 1st, and
We'll be
loved-
there like 6 weeks behind you. We're on the beach, sipping something strong. I got a new girl.
Okay.
She got it going on.
I hear you.
Party all day.
I feel like he really likes this.
drink all night.
And
It's
honestly,
fucking good.
I mean, well, might listen to it. I like
No, it's
it.
poppy.
Never heard that song.
I've never heard of it, but
Listen.
I do like
it is.
it.
It is poppy.
If you're gonna romp into the country western, he's a safe place to land.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's got a bar in he's from Arizona. Got a bar in Arizona.
Mexico.
We're from California. I roll in. I'm like, Dierks Bentley's bar in Arizona. This is so fucking great, man.
But, okay, so this guy, we're in Mexico in January, and it's our first time in Mexico, and it's our first time with country.
Wait, I'm sorry. I just want to clarify. Are we in Arizona or are we in Mexico?
Okay.
Well,
in
we're gonna get to
January,
both places.
We're in
Got it.
Mexico.
Okay, January
No,
in Mexico.
January,
Okay, and-
January, real Mexico. We meet Dirk Bentley.
We
Then-
didn't meet him.
Then
We
March,
saw him.
Arizona.
He didn't reach out into the crowd and say like, hey,
I high-fived him like,
Sarah and
that's a
Rob.
good song, Dirk.
He did not. He air fived him.
Got it.
But
He's like, who are you, douchebag?
he really, 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 really fell in love with Dirk.
I'm gay for Dirk Bentley.
He really. And
I'm glad you.
I got a
I tell
broner.
him he's not supposed to say
A broner.
that.
It's a bro.
It's okay to say it. You know,
Bro.
now you understand our
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, I'm all in.
Welcome.
Broner.
I'm in.
I've never heard that before. He just-
I got a big broner for Dirk Bentley.
so he's had this broner since January.
I just
When
love
he
Dirk
discovered
Bentley.
Dirk Bentley.
And he's
And
got a
now-
bar in Arizona.
And now we're in Arizona, and we ride our bikes, and we find this magical town called Gilbert. I've been
Lay it on us.
I've been busting his balls for like a week for this. So he's like, "Oh, now I've held capture 2 beautiful lesbians. I met them. I lured them in, and he really thinks you guys are going to side with him. He does.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
At least
shit.
50% of you are like, you're going to be on my side.
He's pointing at me.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
because one of
Wait,
you is the
honestly, I need to
driver.
hear this story now.
Let's go.
So we get to Dirk Bentley's bar, and he has like it's a pretty cool bar. It's like got an indoor outdoor vibe, and there's like
Dope vibe.
couches, and so you sit in the couches. So we get there, and there's also like cornhole and just games. So it's a very family friendly place. So we get there, and we pick this couch. Hey, let's just sit here and get a couple beers. And there's like a couple of little baby, oh so cute, little baby Crocs like right on the table. Right. So we're like,
Maybe this table's not available.
Are we talking like shoes?
Yeah.
Crocs the shoes.
little
yeah.
Crocs, not like
Sorry.
little baby crocodiles.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
like-
we
like-
did.
Good
we did just come from
clarification.
Florida.
Yeah,
No,
not little
that's true.
snappers. We're in
That's
Arizona
true.
now. No
That's-
crocodiles, no
No,
alligators.
okay.
No, you have to clarify that.
It's a valid clarification.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So there's these little baby Crocs right on the table, and so I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know, maybe this table.
Maybe
is
this table's
spoken
not
for.
available.
So we kind of sit down and we're like looking, and this mom comes up. A mom.
I mean, I'm not sure she's a mom.
she's a mom, and she grabs the baby Crocs, and she's like apologizing, and because that's what women do. Like we apologize for just like taking
Nothing.
Sorry
space
for
in the
being a
way.
woman.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's
Sorry
like,
for being in your way.
Yeah.
Sorry for having
Yeah.
ovaries.
She's like, oh, I'm sorry that I'm a mother and I put these Crocs down on this table, and I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, you're good. You're good. Like, we don't want to take your couch, or,
Is this your kid's couch? We don't care.
And she's like, no, you're fine. Like, and so she moves, and then he says to her, I don't even remember how this happened, but she grabs the Crocs. She's like, these are my kids' Crocs.
Have a seat.
And she's like, I'm moving out of the way. And then he looks at her and he's like, I'll have a ranch water and she'll have a Bud Light. He started to, yes.
You ordered
your
with her?
face.
Yeah, I needed a drink.
He started to order from her. Like, she's just like, it's like bring your kid to work today.
Also, what
She's
is
just
she
like-
wearing?
Valid question. Valid question.
A t-shirt. She's wearing like a t-shirt and
Mom
shorts,
jeans.
like mom jeans. She has her kid. She's holding her kid's hand.
Oh, you see the actual
You
child.
see the actual child.
You're absolutely wrong.
Wait, the child that's wearing no Crocs?
yes.
A barefoot
She has a
kid
barefoot
playing
kid.
Bro,
Wait, let's
There's
talk
a
about
bare
that.
You
kid.
stoop so low.
There's a barefoot kid playing cornhole. What white trash is this?
Okay, but me and this mom have this moment where she's just like, let me get these shoes out of the way. We're not taking this couch. And I'm like, no, it's like, I don't want to take it from you. And so we're having a moment. And in the midst of this moment where we're like figuring all this shit out,
Hey,
This
hon, I need a
fucker-
ranch water.
tries to order from her. Okay,
There's no 50% here.
it gets
Oh,
worse.
No. Hold
No.
on.
We're not done.
The story's
How
not
does
over.
it get
The story.
worse?
I want you on my side on the second part. On the second part, you're gonna come on my side.
Okay. No, you're not. So then
No one is.
I look at him and I say, idiot. She doesn't fucking work here. And I'm like trying to like hand her like the Crocs, and I'm like,
Also, did she hear this?
she,
Oh, yeah.
no,
Yeah, for
she
sure.
heard it.
I'm like, did you get my order? Because I need a ranch water.
What? You confirmed?
Ranch water.
Then she actually says to him, she's like, I don't work here. This is where it gets
Wait.
worse.
Full disclosure. At this moment, I felt terrible.
No, he did not.
No, I did.
What he
felt
says
terrible.
next,
Wait, before you got here, how many drinks have you had?
it doesn't matter.
No, I've had all the.
no
I was the White
excuse.
Rabbit speakeasy before this,
No.
and I was at Osho drinking fucking maple donut
No,
beers.
there's no excuse. You don't get to just call alcohol as an
Full
excuse
disclosure.
for being an asshole.
Touche.
Three
However,
drinks. The final answer: 3 drinks. I was 3 drinks before I asked this nice lady if she would give me a ranch water.
So then I'm sitting there. I am right next to him. I'm right next to him, and I'm sitting on the couch now because I've already
She's like,
clarified
"Oh,
with her.
fuck."
She's got the little baby Crocs out of the way. She's got her kid there. They're playing cornhole.
I'm not getting my ranch water.
They're doing like a whole family thing.
you're still parched.
I'm
We've
fucked.
all associated like who is who, and this is where he doubles down. He goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You're just so pretty. I thought you were a waitress."
That seemed very complimentary in my drunken mind at the poem. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you were a single mother in Arizona.
He's like, "I didn't realize
You're
that
so
you were
pretty.
capable
I
of
thought you
doing
were still a
other
waitress,
jobs."
and maybe you could meet a man like myself. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm like, our daughter is a
married
server.
man
They're
like
not even
myself.
called waitresses anymore. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
In the end, I was like, look, I'm sorry if I offended you and my wife and everyone within 10 feet of me, but like, is anyone going to get me a fucking ranch water?
Maybe the bartender.
Who was the dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Full disclosure, when I finally got my fucking ranch water, actually, I drank a fucking somewhere on a beach, which is a drink at Dierks Bentley's bar. It was a dude.
But me, and the mom,
Oh, I was so in trouble.
and every
So
female
fucking in
server in the restaurant,
Even the bartender's a dude. He's like,
and everyone,
that's not a good look, sir.
we were just like, we don't even know what this means. Like, you're so pretty. I thought you were a waitress. Like, okay, first of all, waitress is
It's
not
the
used.
shittiest. Listen, I know you have lady parts and you're kind of pretty, so I thought you were a waitress. Like the best you could be. Not a dental hygienist, not an engineer, not a rocket scientist.
The best you
The
could
best
be.
you could be, waitress.
Punch him in the face.
That's so bad.
You didn't
So-
know this was coming,
So
did
listen,
you?
let's
Okay, let me ask you a question.
let's give it to you.
No.
Judge and jury,
No,
what do you
no.
think?
Have you ever been to a restaurant where you saw a non-attractive waitress? And I quotate it because I will call them servers.
Servers. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a non-attractive server?
I
Because
have.
I promise you, there are some ugly ass servers out there that are still going to serve you. That's not a prerequisite. Like you've been to Hooters and there's some crunchy ass fucking servers.
He goes, "Oh,
Crunchy is her word for old.
I
Oh.
see EEO is working here well."
Equal employment opportunity.
Oh.
Equal employment opportunity. I'm like, oh, so everyone can work at Hooters now.
Yeah, you buy fake boobs, you got it.
So no, but I want to get back to your question because you really like you really separated with it. Like you're like, hey, you met a waitress. I mean, a server. I'm like, no. I will say, I'm like, this is a waitress and this is a server.
You didn't meet you didn't meet either of those. You met a
Okay.
fucking mom. You met a mom who was having a beer with
I
her.
just wanted a fucking ranch water, man.
This is my thing. Did you ever say sorry?
No.
I would have if she brought me a ranch water. I'd be like,
What the
sorry,
fuck?
but
No.
thanks.
No. She has no obligations to bring you ranch water.
Of course
I
she
understood
didn't.
you to an extent.
She ran
was
away.
there.
She ran away so fast.
She had a
I
fucking
couldn't say
kid
sorry.
with her.
No, I was an asshole.
Yeah, no, duh.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't defend it. I won't defend it.
had-
You're trying to defend it right now. He
No.
didn't say sorry because he's like,
No, I was gonna give you like a full pass.
Yeah,
If you said
I don't
sorry.
deserve it. I don't
If
deserve
you
it.
said sorry, because if you're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and I will say this because I've been, and it's
Sometimes
so
you get
dumb because
confused.
we were servers, right? And I would go in with a full black outfit or even a uniform that's not even anything, and then someone at fucking Target would be like, oh, hi, do you know where this is? And I'm like, no, bitch, I'm wearing all black. Not fucking.
I'm not wearing red
khaki
and
and
khakis.
khaki.
Yeah.
Khakis
Why
and
did I say
red.
Khaki? Yeah. Oh yeah, khakis and red. But they would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry that you worked here. Why?
Why do you think I work here? Like, I have none
Well,
of the
I'm a
uniform.
cocktail waitress, asshole. You think I know where the fucking
But
hand
not-
lotion is here?
But I'm like,
But I also do because I love Target, so it's right over there. But
Yeah. Actually, hand
I
lotion
mean-
is aisle 3, high shelf.
but
No,
do you
hon-
see how
honestly,
he
that would
just
be me.
went from you said you were a server and he
Yeah.
turned you into a cocktail waitress? Do you see what happens here? Do you guys think that I should leave him?
I'm trying to build you all up. You're all very sexy. I think you're all cocktail waitresses.
Oh my god.
When I said
This went from waitress to server to
To
cocktail
cocktail-
waitress.
because this
Like,
girl,
we just got promoted with no raise.
because this single mom was not a cocktail waitress. She
he
was a
thinks it's a
waitress. I said,
compliment.
I thought you were just a waitress, not a cocktail waitress, because you have a kid, and that's not cocktail waitress value.
Oh my god.
I thought you were in the dining room, actually.
So here we go. Let me ask you some really awesome questions.
Awesome. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Your van is awesome. I'm so impressed by it. You got these beautiful dogs. You guys are traveling all over the planet.
Thank you.
I'm so lucky to have met the both of you tonight. You guys taught us so much. We're lucky to be in your presence. So, give us your best marital advice.
The sentence I always go off of, we read a book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and I always
Oh, it's a
think,
great book.
if you
Yes.
have $5 for the rest of your life, is it really worth losing $1? So if you're
Or a wife.
Yes.
No, I'll use
Or a
that.
life.
A wife or a life.
Or a
but
wife
I,
or a life. Yeah.
Honestly, that book was life-changing for me. Like, if you really think of marriage as, it could be the most minuscule arguments or bickering, but is it really worth a full argument where you may lose $1 that you can't get back? Like,
Yeah.
it's not replenishable. You can really soak it in and think, like, should we really bicker about this or fight about it, or should I just let it go? Because you want to hold on to those $5 you have remaining for who knows how long you're still here.
$5, $5. You know what I mean?
$5 is $5.
It's fucking $5.
Like, are you gonna that $1 might be the last water you get? And
Yes.
I know it's crazy to think about it like that, but it really brings it into. We could talk about it like with family relationships, with children, with friendships, and
But we're talking
marriage.
about marriage right now.
No, marriage. And I say that because like there's so many things that people fight about that you could probably talk to, and you're like, why don't you guys talk anymore? And they'll be like, they'll explain something so stupid, and I'm like, was it really worth it? You really lost that person for that $1?
And that's a great segue into my reason,
All right, let's hear your reason.
which is, I would say, communication. Because, and we're talking about van life.
Yes.
That's something that we're still actively working on and we're not the best at.
Nobody is. No one's perfect at it.
And it's obviously like taught and like learned from what your parents teach you to what you know to like what your friends go and then to what like you learn and what you want to implement in your own marriage. But like communicating in a van, it's
Yes.
like we were just talking about this earlier. Like you can't like you can argue and you can be mad, but like where are you going? But like also the good thing is too, like let's say you're parked somewhere and you're like in a safe place, but you could like take a walk. But
Yep.
you're coming back. You can't go anywhere.
There's nowhere to go.
There's
You
nowhere
can
to go.
walk all
You
you
can
want from
go-
that fucking van RV.
We luckily
gotta
for
come back
us,
to the
we
van.
have a little like slide door. So if you really want to get mad, you can go to the cab. You can slide your door and be like, "I'm mad," or you can sleep on our couches, which is right next to our bed. So it's like you can literally still touch each other.
Yes,
But
yes.
but like, and those are silly things. But it's like fully like we'll probably be like a full actually mad at each other for like tops like an hour or two. Yeah, and it's like. Now what? We have to talk to each other because the next thing is like, where are we sleeping? Where are we going? What are we eating? Like, what do you want to do later? And so it's not like you can't like, and we'll joke and be like, are we friends right now? We're not friends. But what do you want for dinner? Yeah.
Actually, I
And
love
then
that.
sometimes we're like,
Sometimes
we're
I'm
not
not-
friends right now.
Yeah.
And we'll say that to each other and we know what we mean, obviously. Like, obviously we're friends. We're fucking best friends.
I still need space.
Yeah.
No, I think
We've
I think
definitely
what
said
you're
that.
saying there, that's good communication for a married couple. Are we friends right now?
yeah.
Because
She'll say no.
I always,
Like, fine.
I've always loved her.
Yeah.
I didn't always like her.
Yeah. For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure. For sure.
She's
Yeah.
a big fucking problem over there.
She looks very unproblematic.
She's awesome. No, but I think it's good because
Yes.
the van life that you guys are living, marriage is a crazy place.
Yeah.
And we all have conflict. It's a lot of compromise. You got to work it out. But because you're in the van, it's so exponentially tight.
Yeah.
And you have to like work it out probably faster than other married couples do.
Absolutely.
And so you guys are navigating that obviously very well.
Thank you.
So where did you guys get married?
Tulum.
we actually eloped in Tulum.
California.
No, Mexico. Peak COVID. And it was 2020 December, so we eloped.
Nice. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We loved it. It was a great time. Something we both never thought we would do, but we actually don't regret it at all. And it was great. It was all just us two and our photographer, who also doubled as a officiant.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Would you give him some props? You got an Instagram? What's his
Oh
name?
yeah, her name is Katie.
Oh, sorry,
Iredell.
her name.
God,
Yeah,
sexist.
woman. Women are the power of the world.
So what is it again? A woman? Could you explain it to me?
Yeah.
What is
yeah,
it?
so we are.
Wait a second. There
we
was a
are the
photographer
all
who was
being-
a woman? I don't understand. She knows how to use the shutter and the button?
No, she knows how to do everything in a camera.
Wow. This is so new to me.
So sorry.
She's
You're
the
saying-
best fucking photographer in
she's
the
two
world.
things.
San
She's
Diego,
a woman and a photographer.
and a mom,
Wow, this
and a
is
wife
amazing.
now.
And a mom?
She wasn't at the time, but she is now. She
This
doesn't
is-
really do much weddings,
this
so
is
I
so
do want to shout her
crazy.
out because like she's still amazing, and her name is Katie Iredell. but
Shout her out, man.
San Diego photographer. Go
One
for
of
it.
our favorite
I'll put
places
her
to
in my
find it.
story.
Yeah, she's a yeah, you will.
Oh, you have stories
She's
now?
amazing.
You're so
She's
fucking amazing on
amazing.
Instagram.
She's so amazing, and we love our.
Now, how long ago was that? So 2020. So you guys are coming up to your 5th anniversary next year.
Fourth?
Yeah, you suck at math.
No, next year.
It's
Oh, next
2024.
year's
Yeah.
fifth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do? You got anything special planned?
Yeah, we do actually. We're just
Let's hear
talking
it.
about it. So we are going to renew our vows. And since we didn't have a actual wedding, like with
Reception.
family or reception or ceremony,
Nice.
we're gonna do that.
I'm super excited for you guys. Your 5th anniversary / real wedding, whatever you want to call it. Your whole family there. It'll be like I said. We had our 25th in Vegas with Elvis. He renewed our vows. He was Persian Elvis. Yeah, he wasn't white Elvis from Memphis. He was just like a dude from Persia.
So here's what I will say, and it's hard for me to say right now because I'm like really
Drunk?
disappointed in you and drunk.
Well,
disappointed
always-
in you.
She's like, he's my partner for life. God, it sucks.
But you know what? like celebrate those milestones. Really, like we had our 5-year, we had our 10-year, and then we missed our 15-year, so we went bigger, a 16-year, and we have these memories. So earlier tonight, and I can't even remember. Oh, it was the tots.
Yeah, we were like,
He's
look
like-
at these tots, our 10th anniversary. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's
no,
like,
that
oh,
was
do you
not.
remember when we had nacho tachos? He's like, do you remember when we had tachos for the first time?
Yeah.
And it was
I love nachos.
And it was an
Delicious.
anniversary, and I couldn't really remember when it was, but I knew it was a milestone, and
Yeah.
we always celebrated those and celebrate those because that's, I don't know, like it's very self indulgent,
Yeah.
but you need
I
to
love that,
do
though.
that. You need to take that time out and just say like, we've been together 5 years, we've been
Yeah.
together 10 years, we've been together 20.
Look, a lot of marriages don't even make it 5 years, man.
Yeah, honestly, and I feel like it's great to like celebrate your love no matter what. Like,
Mm.
I also feel like it's like when we first got married, and I'm not saying it's like lost now, but like the way we came, like everyone was like, do you feel different? Do you feel different? And we're like, we honestly do.
Yes.
And it was so like
Nice.
we felt like such a different like respect and a deeper love for each other that we kept telling people. And it was just so like, I don't even know. I can't put it into words. Like we both like illuminated different, like, I don't know. Help me.
you
We were
don't-
just like so in love and like so like we're like everyone asked like, but do you actually feel
Yes.
different? And
Yes.
we were like,
But you don't
"We
need to
do."
put it in words because that's what love is. Like you can't
Yeah.
auditorily explain it.
Yeah.
Like you have to feel it.
But
And so you got it.
and it does feel different. And I
Mhm.
mean, I think probably for some people, it's a weight. And it was
Those people shouldn't be.
It's a ball and chain. I'm like, I've been dragging this bitch along for 27 years.
but in the same sense, not like in a negative way.
This passenger princess of mine.
I'm so sorry that he's now gonna.
Oh, I'm gonna.
You know what? We'll
weaponize that.
passenger princess text.
Okay, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then I'll make you feel better.
Thank
It's
you.
fine. It's fine. It is a great title to have.
He's
It
gonna
will
do
come
Don't be
up
ashamed. And I want you to know that you're literally not alone. There's a lot of us out there.
At
Okay, good.
10:45 tomorrow a.m., I'm like, make a left or right here. Fucking princess passenger. Where do we fucking go?
That's what he's gonna
And you know what she'll say? Figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah.
asshole.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna go back to bed.
I'm gonna say, did
Did you
bring
make me an
my coffee?
espresso? I'm like, did you take care of my morning wood?
Oh shit! It's going deeper.
Literally.
It's going balls deeper.
More like superficial if he didn't get it.
And Destiny arrives at the mic. I
And
love
there it is. She's like,
Just
that's not even
rolls
breaking the
in.
surface of this shit.
Yeah.
So anyways, as an average man, I'm very lucky to have my pastor princess run the Google Maps and get us on our way to Miami. And so this is an opportunity, an awesome moment. So you guys were just in Miami. You're
Yeah.
heading back to Baja.
Yeah.
We just left LA and we're heading to Miami.
Crazy.
And we intersected today at a Harvest Host.
Crazy. Yeah.
And that's amazing. And I appreciate you both. And thank you for being on the show tonight.
Of course.
You guys
Thank
are
for having
awesome.
us.
I wish you safe travels. I wish every day to be your best day. And today was a fantastic day. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And so how we end them is we go, cheers.
Raise a glass. And cheers.
Thanks for having us.
So what we're doing here is we're at our first ever Harvest Host, which is a thing where you can take your RV and you can camp for free.
Yeah.
And this establishment tonight was the Icebox Brewery.
Now, what I like about this is that now all of a sudden you know the details, like as if you've planned this vacation. What?
Well, that brings it up. So we are talking about a story called VIP, Very Immaculately Planned Vacations. San Maria Sun, published June 29th, 2006, where you planned
Just say that these vacations were very well planned by your wife, not by you.
all of our vacations.
Yeah.
And then I just went along with the program.
Yes.
I bitched about it through all the planning.
Yeah.
Then was super happy when it came together.
Yeah, no, you're a real dick.
And this trip has certainly come together.
And you're still trying to pretend like you're, oh, yeah, no, that we're just a bunch of harvest hosters and I totally know what this is. You fucking don't know shit. I did all of this. I signed us up for Harvest Host. I put us here at this place. You woke up this morning and you said,
I woke up this morning in Arizona.
and you said, where am I? And I said, we're still in Tucson, Arizona. And then you said, are we driving today or are we getting drunk today? And I said, we probably can do both, but like, not in that order.
Well, I mean, you
Drive
could, but you
first.
might go to jail.
Get drunk later.
Yeah.
We get here, Icebox Brewing in Las Cruces, New Mexico. It did not disappoint. It was
Beers
so
were
awesome.
so good.
Beers were very, very good. Okay. But we get here and we had a little bit of extra money. We had a little extra spending cash for
Why and how did we have said
for
such
our
spending
Icebox
cash?
Brewing Harvest Host night. We actually could get the tater tots because we had a little extra spending cash
Yeah.
from my childhood friend Krista Cantrell. This just amazing. I want to say young because that's how I knew her. She's younger than me. She lived down the street from us, or my neighborhood friend. So I just keep thinking of her as like my young childhood friend.
Little Krista down the street.
She's still younger than me, but I mean, we're not children anymore. Anyways, she Venmo'd us. We had some extra money to buy drinks on her. So thank you, Krista.
So she Venmo'd at Stories and Cocktails and gave us money to get a round of drinks. And we
Yes.
used that money today in New Mexico.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
Krista.
We're trying to pay it back, though, or trying to pay it forward. We're trying to pay it forward. She's an author. She has written a couple of books. So I sent one to Gus and one to Addie.
Yes.
She wrote a super, super cute one about this little silly cat that I sent to Gus because he's our cat mom.
He's a cat rescue guy. He rescues all
the cats.
Yeah.
All the cats. So he got that one. He loves it. He says it's super cute, super creative. Then I sent these. Don't read into this. I sent the self-help one to Addie because she doesn't have cats. You know what I mean? So the cute
But you're
cat
saying
one.
she needs help?
No, I'm saying the cute cat one went to Gus
Got it.
and the self-help one went to Addie because she doesn't have cats.
Not that she needs help. She just doesn't have cats.
But she did say it's very motivating, very inspirational. She loves it. So thank you, Krista, for just nailing it with my kids.
And that was Last Call. You did it. You survived an episode of Stories and Cocktails. But did Rob or Sarah's liver survive the show? I don't know. Tune into the next episode to find out, to enjoy some more stories and some more cocktails. By the way, if you want to support the debauchery of the show, defy the hosts their next round by Venmoing a couple of gold doubloons at Stories and Cocktails. Back in the day, a gold doubloon was only $4 Spanish. Who knew? Well, folks, I'll be right here behind the bar, cleaning the glassware and awaiting your return to the Stories and Cocktails podcast. Cheerio, friends.
If you enjoy hearing Rob Kreider's different humor columns here on the Stories and Cocktails podcast, then I promise you will love his novel, Cadet Blues. Cadet Blues is Rob's hilarious tell-all about desperately trying to survive the shock and awe boot camp-style training at the California Highway Patrol Academy. People from all different walks of life have come to love this book because Cadet Blues is simply a crazy good read. Heartfelt, inspiring, and damn funny. It's available in paperback through Amazon, eBay, or cadetblues.com, where you can get free shipping and a personalized autographed book. Or you can download a digital copy of Cadet Blues from Amazon Kindle, Barnes & Noble Nook, or Apple iBooks. Do yourself a favor and check out the novel, Cadet Blues.